back together. On the At Home series, we have sung together virtually, so why not learn an original tag that you can sing with your friends? I asked my buddy Tim Warwick to provide a learning track just between you and me. One day he could really be something. So here is the full mix. I encourage everybody to try every part.
What is this thing called love? Called love.
Okay, leads, let's start with you. The hardest part is actually finding your starting note. If you think like a baritone, drop down to the fifth and go up a half, that's your note. So sing that. Here it is again.
What is this thing called love?
All right, one more time, leads.
What is this thing called love?
Okay, now it's the bass's turn. Basses, when you hear the key note, go up a half step, and that's your part. Basses are used to lifting up their shoulder a bit. After that, it's easy.
What is this thing called love? Called love.
Great, one more time.
What is this thing called love? Called love.
I love that penultimate bass note. Oh, love that. All right, tenors. Again, finding your first note from the key is the hardest part. It's actually up a fourth. It doesn't sound like it, but bum, bum is sort of here comes the bride type. So let's take a stab at it.
What is this thing called love? Called love.
How can you not want to sing tenor when you hear Tim sing call? How can you not love that? Teach a tenor that and they'll sign up for another year. Tenors note in the music that even though you have the same note on this, it really serves a different purpose in the chord. You go from the third of the chord to the flatted seventh of the chord. After you get started, just sit a tiny bit on this. That sort of move is called a tritone inversion. The old timers called it crossing the clock. And who doesn't love going from minor to major? And musicians call that a Picardy third. I just call it fun. So one more time.
What is this thing called love? Called love.
Well, the baritones have already learned their part. It's actually the easiest part to learn. We'll play it through once for everybody else who isn't a baritone. Very same deal as the tenors. You start on the flatted seventh, and then you go to the major third on the word this. So even though it's the same note, it is definitely not the same pitch. Everybody swaps roles. Leads go from the fifth to the root, basses go from the root to the fifth. So despite whatever notes are on the piano, we use our ears to tune that chord.
What is this thing called love? Called love.
All right, like I said, baritones only get one shot at it because they've already learned their part. Everybody, pick the part you love the best. Let's give it one more go.
What is this thing called love? Called love.
Thank you, Tim Warwick. He is the man. What a rock star. Such a great guy. All right. Now, I actually chose this tag of all of them for a couple of reasons. One, I think it's my favorite of the new tags that I've written. It's really quite simple. And most importantly, you can scream it for hours.